Hey guys, this is Richard, the Aficionado channel. I'm here with my good friend Carlos Machin of C&C Aquarium, and today we're going to do a nice little review on Ecotech S1 pump. I called Carlos over because he's one of the experts when it comes to Ecotech products that I know, and I couldn't find anybody that's more qualified to talk about this Vectra 1 pump. Doing that, what he does on installations of various different clients and projects, and he's going to help us with going down to itty bitty details and everything that we need to know about this pump.
Richard, thank you for the introduction. Again, this is Carlos with C&C Aquariums. The Vectra S1, being the smaller out of the three Vectra models that Ecotech produces, has a nice little small footprint. The pump does about 1,400 gallons per hour. On the specifications from Ecotech, we're looking at about a 3.5 by 6 inch footprint, which allows you to fit it into a lot of different smaller compartments that you may have in your sump or so forth. Also has a max head pressure about 11.5 feet, so that's a pretty good head pressure as well, consuming a total wattage at max power of 55 watts. We also have a 1-inch input with a 3/4 inch output coupling, so it allows you for easy installation, whether you want to do hard plumbing or soft tubing or however your system is set up. It also, you're able to use this either internally or externally as well, so it doesn't have to be submerged under the water in your sump. Our main use for these style of pumps are for return pumps, so turning our water over into our sump so our skimmers and our filtration can do its proper job. However, the Vectras, the S1, L1, and M1, all can be used as in a closed loop system. So this actually allows you to have some functionality similar to the Vortex or Wave Maker, where you can do the Reef Press mode, the Lagoon, or the Gyre mode, which is a pretty neat feature that this Vectra also comes with. I know the Vectra line has right now three sizes of pumps: the L1, the M1, and the S1. So the S1 has taken on its bigger brother's reliability, which actually has been tested by a few, more particularly Mr. Saltwater Tank. He put it through a vigorous test using a controller, switching it on and off a bunch of times, hundreds or I believe maybe even thousands of times, and the pumps surpassed that performance. So I know I use it on my personal tank, M1s, the L1s. I'm looking forward to having an S1 on a few different smaller systems that we're about to set up in the near future. But Ecotech just does it above and beyond what they need to do to make sure that this product is going to be a long-term, reliable product. So let's talk about a little bit of their feature. This guy, you can calibrate it just like the M1 and the L1, which basically gives you the lowest setting for your pump to run on a feed mode or power outage, and it will talk directly to your EcoSmart Live via the Reef link and let you know if the pump's not communicating, or if there's an issue with the pump, maybe temperature's gone a little high on the pump, or it's not performing for your schedule. It's a great little backup system that I've actually put to the test myself with a pump on one of my home aquariums, and it let me know before a disaster happened. So it's a great feature. You have the feed mode, which powers it down to a low setting so you can feed your fish and not taking all the food into your overflow box or your filter socks or skimmers and stuff like that. So besides just being a return pump, the Vectra S1 also can be utilized in a few different other fashions. Like we talked about the closed loop system, it could also be used as a feed for a manifold to different reactors or UVs or whatever you may need it for in that sense. Or it can be used as a utility pump for water changes or saltwater mixing station, or just pumping water from one tank to another. I mean, there's really just a lot of cool little uses. A few other features that the S1 comes with is that it's compatible with Ecotech's battery backup system. So if you have any power outage or anything of that nature, or a surge, it can easily hook up to something of that nature, so that way you're protected and the tank can continue with its water flow or your closed loop or however you have it set up. So that's really neat. as well as obviously being a DC pump. It's going to be very quiet, very low heat transfer, energy efficient. So it's got a lot of cool features in such a small little package. This is again Carlos with C&C Aquariums, and we thank you for watching our video, and until next time.
Hey guys, this is Richard Aficionado. This is part 2 of the video on the Ecotech S1 review, and we're now going to donate this pump to this school right here near River Middle, and I'm gonna take you guys over. What's going on, Shane?
How you doing, boss?
All right, what are we doing today?
We are going to hook up an algae scrubber.
And install this.
Install this Vectra pump.
Yep. And then we're doing a water change for this tank as well.
Are we? Sure.
All right, so Shane, so what do we do today?
We installed the Vectra pump. We installed a algae scrubber, and we did a water change.
Yeah, that water was pretty filthy.
Chopping up.
Well, thank you so much, Shane. Thank you so much to Ecotech for making this happen. Kids will love it. I'll do more posts and on this updates and keep you guys updated. Have a great day, guys. So we just took a trip to Home Depot, several trips to Home Depot. Right, Shane? Make sure, folks, pick a list. Don't be like us. Hey guys, this is Richard Aficionado channel, and I'm here with my great friend Carlos Machin of 20.
Bluebird. Oh, Shane, that was for you, Shane.
I know, Shane.